Millions of retirees and beneficiaries could soon see a massive $648 boost in their monthly checks starting in 2026. This is one of the biggest updates we've seen in years, and it directly impacts Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. Imagine the difference an extra $648 every single month could make helping you pay bills, buy groceries, or simply enjoy a little more peace of mind in retirement. In this video, we're breaking down exactly what this increase means, who qualifies, and how the new adjustment will be rolled out. Seniors across the nation are asking, is this really happening, and how soon can I expect it? Stay tuned until the end because we'll cover all the key details you need to know to make the most of this major change. If you've been struggling to keep up with rising costs while living on Social Security, give this video a thumbs up right now and share it with someone who needs this information. Trust me, this could be the most important Social Security update you'll hear this year. Hey there, family! Today, we're diving into something that's going to affect millions of Americans, a significant increase in Social Security benefits that's coming in 2026. I know many of you have been reaching out, asking questions like, how will this increase affect my monthly checks? And is this increase really going to help with inflation? Well, I've done the research, crunched the numbers, and I'm here to break it all down for you in simple terms. Let's start with the big news that's got everyone talking. The Social Security Administration has projected a substantial increase in benefits, with recipients expected to see an additional $648 in their annual payments by 2026. Now you might be wondering, why this specific amount? And how did they come up with these numbers? Don't worry, we're going to explore every detail together. First, let's understand why this increase is happening. You see, Social Security benefits aren't static, they're designed to keep pace with the cost of living. Think about it, the price of everything from groceries to healthcare has been going up, right? Well, the Social Security Administration recognizes this, and that's why they implement these adjustments. But this time, it's different. This increase is more substantial than what we've seen in recent years, and there's a good reason for that. Remember when we used to talk about inflation being temporary? Well, the economic landscape has shifted significantly since then. The persistent inflation we've experienced has forced the Social Security Administration to take more aggressive steps to protect beneficiaries' purchasing power. This $648 increase isn't just another routine adjustment, it's a response to the real economic challenges that retirees and other beneficiaries have been facing. Now, I can already hear some of you asking, but will this increase be enough? That's a valid question, and it's one that deserves a thoughtful answer. While $648 per year might not sound like a life-changing amount to some, it breaks down to approximately $54 extra per month. For many beneficiaries, this could mean the difference between being able to afford their prescriptions or having to skip doses. It could mean being able to keep the heating on during those cold winter months without worrying about the bill. Let's put this increase into perspective with some real-world examples. Say you're currently receiving the average Social Security benefit of around $1,800 per month. This increase would bring your monthly benefit up to approximately $1,854. Over the course of a year, that's an extra $648 that you can use for essential expenses, emergency savings, or perhaps treating yourself to something special once in a while. You've earned it, after all. But here's something crucial that many people don't realize about this increase. It's not just affecting retirees. The Social Security program provides benefits to various groups, including disabled workers, survivors of deceased workers, and dependent children. All of these beneficiaries will see their payments increase accordingly. This means the impact of this change extends far beyond just the retired population. Now, let's address another question that's probably on your mind. What do I need to do to receive this increase? The beautiful thing about this adjustment is that it's automatic. You don't need to fill out any special forms or make any phone calls. The Social Security Administration will automatically calculate and implement the increase for all beneficiaries. However, there are some things you should know about how this might affect your overall financial situation. For instance, While the increase is certainly welcome news, it's important to understand how it might impact other aspects of your financial life. Will this additional income affect your eligibility for other benefits programs? Could it push you into a different tax bracket? These are important considerations that we need to discuss. Let's talk about taxes for a moment, because this is where things get interesting. Some beneficiaries might find that this increase pushes them closer to or over the threshold where their Social Security benefits become taxable. Currently, if your combined income, that's your adjusted gross income plus non-taxable interest plus half of your Social Security benefits, exceeds certain thresholds, you might have to pay taxes on up to 85% of your benefits. It's crucial to plan for this possibility and perhaps consult with a tax professional if you're concerned. But don't let potential tax implications discourage you from celebrating this increase. Remember, having more income, even if some of it might be taxed, is still better than not having the increase at all. The key is to plan appropriately and make informed decisions about how to use this additional money. Speaking of planning, let's discuss how you might want to use this extra $648. While it might be tempting to spend it all on immediate needs or wants, consider using at least a portion of it to strengthen your financial security. Could you use some of it to build an emergency fund? Maybe you could invest in some home improvements that could save you money in the long run, like energy-efficient appliances or weatherization upgrades. Here's another important aspect to consider. This increase isn't just a one-time thing. The Social Security Administration continues to evaluate benefit amounts each year through the Cost of Living Adjustment (COLA) process. This means that future increases could also be substantial if inflation continues to be a significant factor. Understanding this can help you make better long-term financial plans. Now, let's address some concerns I've been hearing from our community. Many of you have asked whether this increase will affect the long-term sustainability of the Social Security program. It's a valid concern, given the ongoing discussions about Social Security's future. The truth is, these benefit increases are built into the program's design and are funded through the same mechanisms that support regular benefits. The increase isn't drawing from some special fund or putting additional strain on the system beyond what's already accounted for. However, this brings up an important point about the future of Social Security. While this increase is good news for beneficiaries, it doesn't address the longer-term challenges facing the program. It's still crucial for policymakers to work on solutions to ensure Social Security's long-term sustainability. This is why staying informed and engaged with these issues is so important. Let's talk about something that often gets overlooked in these discussions: the ripple effect of this increase on local economies. When Social Security beneficiaries receive more money, they tend to spend it in their local communities. This means local businesses benefit, which can lead to job creation and economic growth. It's a reminder that Social Security isn't just a retirement program, it's an economic stabilizer that benefits entire communities. Another aspect worth discussing is how this increase compares to previous adjustments. Historical data shows that while there have been larger percentage increases in the past, particularly during periods of high inflation in the 1970s and early 1980s, this $648 increase represents a significant boost in actual dollar terms. This is particularly important given today's economic environment and the unique challenges faced by current beneficiaries. Now, let's address something that might be worrying some of you. What if you're planning to claim Social Security benefits in the next few years? How will this increase affect your future benefits? The good news is that the formula used to calculate initial benefits is also adjusted annually to reflect wage growth and inflation. This means that future beneficiaries won't be left behind. Their initial benefit amounts will reflect these economic changes. Here's an interesting point to consider: the timing of when you claim your benefits can still have a significant impact on your monthly payment amount. Remember, for every year you delay claiming benefits beyond your full retirement age, up to age 70, your benefit amount increases by about 8%. This is separate from and in addition to any COLA increases. So, if you're still working and haven't claimed benefits yet, this is something to factor into your retirement planning. Let's also talk about Medicare, because it's closely tied to Social Security for many beneficiaries. While this $648 increase is certainly welcome news, it's important to remember that Medicare Part B premiums are typically deducted from Social Security benefits. Historically, increases in these premiums have sometimes eaten into Social Security raises. However, recent legislation has helped to limit the impact of premium increases on beneficiaries. This brings up another important point: the need to look at your overall retirement income strategy. While Social Security is an important source of retirement income for many Americans, it was never intended to be the sole source. This $648 increase is helpful, but it's also a reminder of the importance of having multiple income streams in retirement if possible. This might include personal savings, pension income, or even part-time work. Here's something practical that you might want to consider. Use this announcement as a trigger to review your overall financial situation. Are you making the most of your benefits? Are there other programs you might be eligible for? Many beneficiaries don't realize that they might qualify for additional assistance programs that could help stretch their benefits even further. Let's also discuss how this increase might affect different generations differently. For younger workers who are still years away from retirement, this increase serves as a reminder that Social Security is designed to adapt to economic changes over time. It's a demonstration of the program's resilience and its continued relevance as a cornerstone of retirement planning in America. For current beneficiaries who are already receiving Social Security, this increase provides an opportunity to reassess their budget and perhaps make some adjustments. Could this extra money help you build a small emergency fund? Could it help you afford that preventive medical care you've been putting off? These are important considerations that could have long-term benefits for your health and financial well-being. One thing I want to emphasize is the importance of staying informed about these changes and understanding how they affect you personally. Every person's situation is different, and what works for one beneficiary might not work for another. That's why it's crucial to stay engaged with these updates and perhaps seek professional advice if you're unsure about how these changes impact your specific situation. Now, let's talk about communication and advocacy. If you're a Social Security beneficiary, make sure your contact information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. While these increases are automatic, you'll want to ensure you receive any important notices or updates about your benefits. Additionally, consider becoming an advocate for Social Security issues that matter to you. Your voice and experience can help inform policy discussions about the future of the program. As we wrap up this discussion about the $648 increase, I want to leave you with some actionable steps. First, mark your calendar for when these changes will take effect. Second, start planning now for how you'll use this additional money most effectively. Third, keep yourself informed about any additional changes or updates that might affect your benefits. And finally, don't hesitate to reach out to the Social Security Administration or a financial advisor if you have specific questions about your situation. Remember, while this increase is significant, it's just one part of the ongoing evolution of the Social Security program. Staying informed and engaged is key to making the most of your benefits and ensuring a secure retirement. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions about your financial future. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on this increase. I'd love to hear your perspective. And remember, we're in this together. Share this video with friends and family who might benefit from this information. Until next time, take care and stay informed.